Hey man, that's crazy, man. Yo. I feel good right now, man. Cause I got the mic. I feel like I control the world right now.
Yeah, I know what you mean, right? So like, there's a thing about when you're holding a mic in your hand like this,
Yeah.
you feel powerful.
Yeah, it's strong, you know.
Whereas like all the shotgun people out there trying to do street interviews and that, being like, tell us your perspective. No, you gotta pass the talking stick, bro.
Gonna pass the talking stick.
Yeah. So, you have podcasts? You do podcasts too?
Myself?
Yeah.
Not really. I've never done a podcast before. I've done live stuff, but never podcast before. It's my first with you. So,
What's your live stuff that you do? Do you want to do the shout out for your?
yeah. Shout out to my. Thanks for that, my man. Shout out to my YouTube videos on Scaotic Vlogs, Scaotic, Scaotic Vlogs, Vlogs. Yeah, go out there and see what's up. I got some comedy stuff there. Got like some mixed martial arts, kickboxing and stuff like that. And I've got bits of everything, cooking and then just vlogging, traveling around and filming every different restaurants and all the other spots.
Mad shit. I want to know about the comedy, bro. Like, because like I love that shit as well, bro.
Yeah.
Melbourne is just rich with that, man. I swear, like, it's just begging to be made fun of, bro. The amount of pathology and uncritical thinking and people living delusional fairy tale fucking lives.
Right.
They're just begging to be made fun of, bro.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing about it. Yeah, life is as simple as we can make it for, you know. I mean, for me, my comedy is usually I'm a random person. I'd say that I'm a very random guy. I like to come up with random shit because I feel like half the time people will be talking about stuff and then someone is like thinking of a different topic. I'm like, bro, fuck, I don't think about different topics, man. I just talk about whatever. Like, I see something, I talk about it. You know, so I'm always like just having that conversation, overflowing conversation. So I'm a random guy. So and I just come up with some funny shit. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I say that. That's funny because I don't remember saying that, but that's cool, you know. So yeah.
Well, all right. Melbourne comedy, yeah?
Melbourne comedy.
Real life Melbourne comedy.
Yeah.
Like, funny shit that you notice in Melbourne. We'll go one for one, right? All right. Me. I've noticed Flinders Street train station has an announcer with such broken English that you can't actually understand what she's saying. Like, from what platform, what trains did leaving where?
The Asians, right?
No, she was Indian.
Indian?
Yeah.
Oh no, please don't touch my candy.
What the fuck's up with that? You know, I mean, like, it's a bit strange, right? Like, I started growing up, man. I wouldn't expect a job at the PA because I can't say the proper English.
Yeah, exactly. I remember English is a problem for a lot of people in this country. Most people that come from different, countries like India, for example, instance, Asia, they come here. They're like the only word they know how to say is hi, how are you? My name is, and the rest of it is forget it, man. I mean, it's good that they're here now. They can get to learn from us, and then you know. I mean, but being on a stage and being a comedian, you really have to know what you're talking about sometimes, you know. You have to have your head screwed on. It's not an easy task. So, good enough for trying, though.
And I feel it's harder in Melbourne, though, because I feel like the fucking borders that people put up around their own minds, what they can and can't talk about.
Exactly.
There's like this collective fucking hypnosis thing going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how long you've been in Melbourne for, but like...
Yeah, I've been here for like 3 years.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, like, you know, I don't know any other police in the entire world that have upside down pentagrams on their badges, bro? Did you notice that shit with the Queen Victoria fucking crown on top of that shit?
Bro, I have no idea, bro. I was weird. I was like, what is this, bro? I'm like, yeah, is this British? Is it like, what is this? Is this a British thing or?
Fucking satanic,
how is
it?
It's
an upside down pentagram.
That's
crazy. I mean, like...
Oh, she's hot. She's nice. Excuse me. Hey, hello. I like your hair. I like her hair. You're like one of the pretty ones I've seen today. Yeah,
you have good hair.
You got great hair.
Well done.
Yeah, wow. All right. That's cool.
She got that wave.
She's got the waves, man. Yeah, so we were coming back to this again. We were saying
like
that weird stuff.
Like it's odd to you, right?
Like,
you notice RMIT just down the road there has like a 20-foot tall upside down pentagram at their front door when you go in.
Bro, I've never seen it.
Really?
I don't think I've paid attention to it.
just off the street, like on this same street. This is Swanston Street, ladies and gentlemen. Melbourne Central. You walk up this way on the right-hand side, side of the fucking road, on the entrance there. Giant green upside down.
Watch out, Christians. The devil's about to come get you.
All I'm saying is little sus. What going on here? Please explain.
Yeah.
And I don't see anyone willing to even acknowledge it as being at least a little bit strange.
Exactly, it is very strange. I mean, oh man, I'll tell you a story about it. I think I have this on my TikTok as well. Shout out to my TikTok too, please. Scaotic Vlogs, SCATIC Vlogs, VLOGS. Check out my TikTok as well. I've got this video on TikTok, right? You see this little spot behind us right here? This one here. I was sitting right on that chair right there. It was around, I think around midnight, I think 12:30, midnight. It's dark. Bro, viewers, listen to this. I seen a bunch of guys, people, women, men, okay? They're all wearing black, right? Yeah. Like black from top to bottom, right?
Like cloaks and shit.
Like and then black coats and shit. They were all like 12 people, right? And funny thing, bro, you know where they were? They were surrounding this statue, around this statue, right? Like around it, like this. And then they were like making like real funny noises, like singing some gibberish, different language. Sounded like they're casting spells or doing some magical therapeutic thing, like speaking into different tongues and shit. I was like, whoa, this is crazy, because I was sitting right there and I was drunk as hell too. And I was like, oh fuck, what's going on here? I'm just I had two guys and a girl sitting right there with me, and they didn't even mind them. Like, I'm like, bro, can you guys see what's going on? There's a bunch of people dressed in black coated suits singing in mimicus enchanters, like they're trying to cast spells on a statue. Like, what are they doing? This is funny shit. After midnight, just a bit after midnight, 12:30. Crazy, man. I was like, yeah, some weird shit I seen around here. Like, I was like, yeah, very sus. I'm like, this could be the demonic or satanic worships. Could be it could be anybody, you know. But
do you believe in God?
That shocked me.
Do you have a spiritual worldview? Do you reckon there was like God, devil, and shit?
Oh well, yeah.
Lower realms?
Man, honestly, man, I have seen things. I've seen things, man.
Me too, brother.
I have seen things, bro. There are things out there that we ignore that are actually there. Have you ever sat there and felt like something is watching you, like in your room or you by yourself, or you're doing something, or you know, I mean, like imagine walking to a shopping center. Like I've done shoplifting before. You know, imagine walking to a shopping center and you see cameras, right?
Yeah.
And what's your first what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Oh shit, is the cameras watching me? You know what I mean? So I feel like there definitely is. There definitely is something out there, man. There's whatever you believe in, ghosts and spirits, or if you believe in the dead coming back to life, or they say some people die and they don't really make it to heaven, or they don't make it to hell. Like some people just like they like heavens don't want you and hell don't want you. Like people believe in a lot of stuff like that. Like some people go, you go there and then they go, okay, you have to come back to earth, and they reincarnate you into another person living a different life. So you become a baby again and then grow up again. Like you don't know nothing anymore. Like I'm like, bro, there's a lot of shit going on. But with that being said, I feel like we are living on a planet. If I just say, my brother, where do you think we are where do you think we are right now in the universe?
Middle Earth, bro.
We are in the Middle Earth. We are in the Middle Earth and planet, and all the planets are where in space. So we are in space, right? And then they tell us, oh, scientists go, no, we have to fly to space. No, we don't. We're already in fucking space. Why do we have to fucking fly to space when we're already here? They make space look further than it is, that it's not. We are in space. So all these rocket launches, all you have to do is just shoot past the fucking clouds, man, and bang, you're in space. That's what I think. Because we are in space. The world is rotating in space. That's why when you get to space, you can see the world rotating in space. It's not like something is holding on to it. Yeah. It's not like there's another planet. The Earth is actually rotating in space. So this shit is like it's like the Earth is a physical object that is inside the spiritual object, which is the space is a spiritual object that we are in it. We're in a spiritual object.
So it's like the physical is like this
inside
right. It's like the womb,
right?
And like outside of it is the ethereal, the outside, the non-physical.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So space is non-physical. There's anything. The only thing you can touch in space is the planets. You can touch the planets in space if you land on it. You can't touch it with your hands. So you got to land into a planet to actually feel the planet's core.
So maybe the planets are like the wombs.
Exactly.
The planets are the physical,
Yeah.
and between that is the ethereal.
It's ethereal. So we are living in between the unseen. We're living between the physical. We're in a physical contact, and plus with the spiritual. Like people have to stop not trying to. People have to stop the mentality saying, "Oh no, there's nothing else out there." There's got to be, bro. Yeah. There's got to be, because there's no fucking way we're gonna be just planted in a fucking space with nothing holding on to us, and the only thing that's holding us is space, and space never stops moving. It's constantly on the move, and new planets being born every day, stars bursting, bang, new ones being born. Like it's being created, it's been drawn like a picture. So it's crazy, man. Like, it's amazing for me to think about stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I believe it's common sense that we're made by Maker. People believe in the laws of cause and effect.
Yeah.
Right? For every effect, there's a cause. For every cause, there's an effect.
Yeah.
But people don't believe that there was a cause for everything.
Yeah, that's right.
Those things don't really match.
So far, that's the weirdest things. We were talking about that upside down cross, that weird shit, and these people here dressed in black. Now we're into space. The world is an amazing place if you can really want to explore. I have seen, like you said, you've seen stuff. I have seen stuff that I don't want to talk about. One day I wasn't even, sometimes I think I'm tripping, because there was a weird thing that happened to me. I saw like a real beautiful woman one time. I was walking from the gym, and I don't from work, actually, at work. And as I was going home, and then maybe 300 meters, I saw someone, a beautiful lady, the most amazing woman I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. She was so beautiful, like the no mood. Like, I'm like, wow, this is a hot chick. So I kept walking, bro. The closer I started getting to this bitch, okay. And then the closer I got to about 100 meters far from her, I started to really see who this person is for what they really are. It was an old lady, homeless, with stuff all over the ground, and she was just yucking and dirty and disgusting.
Siren call.
I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? What the fuck? Is someone casting a spell on me, bro? Like, I seen this most beautiful woman, then I got closer, she turned out to be one of the most ugliest women ever. So
like a glamour, bro.
Like a glamour, bro.
Like a vampire,
I was like, what is this, bro? Yeah. I'm like, this makes me think, bro. Like, why would that happen to me, though? You know what I mean? Like,
come be interviewed later if you want.
Yeah, bro. So it's crazy. Yeah. So what that makes me think of, like, there are people here, on the planet Earth. I call them the illusionists. Right?
Oh yeah.
They have the power to make something look unrealistic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I've experienced this before. Just quickly, I don't remember the full magic trick, but there was a magician posing on the street, right?
Right.
In Byron Bay. And dude, he gave me this card, and it's just a regular card, right? And I saw it, and it was like a heart of something, I don't remember, but he says, it's this other card now. And then I felt in my head, I realized the card had changed.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it, and it was a different card. And I'm trying to touch that shit.
Oh my
I'm
God.
like, this is just a regular card. It's like a like a different number now. I'm like,
yo, that's real magic, though.
You're doing something, lad.
Doing something, bro. What are you trying to do to me, bro? Replicate my brain into a different form and shape?
Well,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm staying the same.
It's a bit woofy, but from my impressions, I feel that they're doing something, like they're manipulating and convincing you to believe wholeheartedly in the illusion that somehow makes it manifest.
Exactly right.
I don't know.
It's weird, man. I think it's all in the head too, in the brain. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man,
maybe the card was the same, and I just saw a different card.
Right. It's crazy, man. Like, I was one day I was sitting in my fucking room, bro, just chilling on my own, because I like my own personal time. Sometimes, like, chilling in my room, relaxing. It was around 12 midnight as well, man. A lot of shit happened in midnight, man. Like, if you really if you're like a spiritual person, and like you believe in a spiritual thing, and you pray and you pray and you ask for superpowers, and you want to see things reality. You want to see the world for what the world really is. Like, I want to see what's behind the scene. Yeah. Like, because people don't believe in what's playing behind the scene. People don't want to believe in that stuff. But when you pray to God and you want God to show you that part of their life, but God will show you. Bam. One day I was just laying down like this, man. I saw this black, tall, fucking molecule, oily looking thing. Looks like some. It looks like. Have you seen those movies where like, have you seen the Dracula movie, where the guy when he does this, it disappears and turns into bats or something. But I seen this motherfucker look like a Dracula black. It looked like black molecules, man. Just like a
Slimy.
black. Not slimy at all. Like like shadowy.
Or like fractally, like
shadowy and
by
like smoke.
By like molecules, do you mean like fractally? Like he looked like he was made of like
made like
pixels and shit?
Yeah, like molecule, fucking like just.
Yeah, some interdimensional shit.
Shit, I was like, fuck, bro, I'm scared. I was like, oh, he walked right past my fucking bedroom. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, yo, excuse my language, I know you swear, but it walked right past my bedroom and I was just, my whole body just went like my skin started crawling, my hair stood up and shit. Like, I was like stoked, man. I didn't want to get off the bed. I was thinking about going to the toilet. I couldn't go to the toilet. I was frozen in bed. My eyes just like this. I'm like, what do I do next? Like, what if this thing is still standing there looking at me? Like, I'm like, oh!
Like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, but I was awake though.
I know, yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
That's what happens. You kind of feel frozen on bed.
Yeah. I didn't want to get up. I was so scared, you know?
When I was a kid, I had that same thing happen every night, bro. Yeah. And I would forget the next morning when I wake up, but every night when I'm going to bed, my mother would be leaving the room, time would slow down, I'd be frozen in bed, and the same shit happened. And I got memories like waking up and then falling on my bed. And like, I don't know what to do with that because a child's memory can be changed, you know, but like, that was a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking, so that one happened. And I got a lot of weird stuff happen, man. I know I've experienced some real. I think sometimes I've seen some interdimensional stuff that some people, young people, would want to know about because a lot of people don't get to see the world for what it is, man. Like if you know the world can show itself to you, you know. If you ask for it, if you ask for the world to like, hey, you know, I want to see you. You know, you're going to speak to the universe. I want to see you. Universe will show you what it has, and you see it.
You gotta really want the truth.
You gotta really want the truth
to
present itself to you.
You know. Like, all right. I believe people have put a lot of names to it. God, like higher power, universe. For me, the truth is Jesus, and that's
exactly.
And that's how I speak to God.
Exactly.
And I feel if you really want the truth, then you kind of have to build a relationship with your creator.
Exactly.
And the only way to do that is through it. And I'm not preaching a bit
that's fine,
about it, but I got to put a name on it, man.
Yeah, you got to put a name on it. Yeah, absolutely. I seen, you know, in this world, man, I seen a lot of Buddhist monks. I seen all these crazy different, whatever, philosophers bringing all this different stuff. There's always something new to be learned.
Buddha had some real talk,
and though, Buddhas,
man.
Buddhas,
he knew some real shit. He talked some real shit, man. They got twisted like the words of Jesus too, but Buddha knew some shit, man.
Yeah, for real, man. Like, look at us right now, everybody right there. But if you're watching this podcast right now, shout out to my boy right here for doing this, and I'm so proud to be on this pod. Yeah, shout out to this my nigga, my G here. You know, this is the first time podcasting, man. Like, I really like to podcast, sorry. It's been fun. It's been amazing. We spoke about a lot of stuff. I feel like we could go on forever, but you know,
Final thoughts?
Final
thoughts? You want to?
Funny thoughts.
It sounds like you're trying to wrap up a little bit.
Yeah, trying to wrap up a little bit, but that's
about bringing up
that's how we that's how we played the game. They you know, make it feel like it's about to be over. You know, so you know, whoever wants to leave, whoever wants to go. If you're watching this podcast right now, if you want to go, just go. Whatever. We know you're busy people and stuff like that, so we'll let you do what you gotta do. But you know, we're still in the game. You know, fucking what we're gonna talk about now. You see, like, yeah, you know, I like walking around the city. You know, I like to explore, talk to people like you. You know,
what do you like to see in the city?
I like to see the city. I like to walk. I love the country too. I like going out to the country. You know, doing country stuff. I'm a traveler. You know, Fable. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever played that game, Fable. Yeah, that's it, man. You know, play Fable.
Like an RPG, right?
Yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. You know, and that's the biggest thing about this right now. You know, and I just feel like I'm gonna bring it to the teenagers and all the upcoming, generation of the 21st century. I'm gonna tell you right now, you gotta fire up your fire because this shit is real. It's going down. And it's not fucking game, man. This is not a video game out there. If you're gonna go out into the world, you better be prepared, better be ready, because not everybody gonna have an open arm for you and just like, hey man, show your love, No, if you're out there and you just came out of your mama's womb, don't worry, man. If you're watching these 15 years after this, don't worry. This was just a podcast. But yeah, back to that. The people are not gonna just open their arms for you. People gonna hate you. There's some people gonna like you. People are not gonna like you. People gonna talk shit about you. People gonna motivate you. And I say in this world, to find a place, you really have to find a place within yourself, because you are the first person that people see. You present yourself out there, and people see you and be all right. So what you got? What you gonna do? What you got? Is there something you want to show us? What you gonna do?
Focus on your power,
Focus on your power. Focus on making yourself a better person, a greater person, and just being a kind, lovely person, forgiving person, and just because what you gotta do to these people in the world, what I realize when people do bad things to you, I know it's very hard to just let go of something. That's the hardest thing for me. People have done some really bad things to me, and I'm just like, I go home and I overthink about it. Like, why did I let this fucker walk all over me like that? Why did I let this person pour this water on me like that? Why did I let this motherfucker step on my fucking shoe? That's my brand new shoe I just bought today. It cost me $300. Shit like that is very hard to let go, man. But if you practice being good at heart and forgiving people and letting go, and you beat yourself up for just letting somebody do something wrong to you, my friend, believe me, your reward is gonna be highly regarded, man. And doing good is good, because what happens when you do good for a bad person, it makes them think. They think about it. Good is the power that overpowers the bad. So let's be good and give love to the world, and we can never really change the world and make it a better place, but the change has to always be around somewhere. Yeah.
Well, when it's about you and not about the world, then
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like we said before,
Right.
If you want the truth, if your heart's in it for the truth,
Yeah.
then there is this archetypal way to get to the truth of things, right? And
Exactly.
that was described by Jesus. Like the man. He came to him. He was like, "How do I get into heaven?" Right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Jesus was like, "Yo, brother, you gotta ditch all your riches and everything and just follow me."
Yeah, exactly.
But he couldn't let that go.
Yeah.
Old mate John owes me $20, man. I sold him that goat and I need to get that shit back.
Oh
man, it's like this womb that we're in has bondage over me, brother, and I can't get out of it. But he's speaking from the ethereal, from space, outside of here, from like an alien perspective. He's like, yo, lad, this world will burn.
This world is,
this world is temporary.
Exactly. So like, $20. Come on, man. It's $20, man. Come on. I mean,
I love that goat.
$20, man. $20 is not your life's investment, man. It's like a one-time thing, and you can't really give someone a hard life over $20. Come on. You can do better than that. You can do much better than that.
Yeah, I'm saying this to me as much as to everyone else, because I've dealt with this shit a lot recently. I just had like some boys exploit over 10K.
Jesus, man, that's messed up. That's messed up.
But like on a mission from God, needed to help them, exposed this cult
expose this crap
that's been murdering people and shit. So I'm like, bro, the story that they gave me is worth way more than they extorted out of me.
Yeah, man. So, hey, my brother, what do you think about this? What's going on between all these what's going on with their not the religion, kick that out the door. What's going on with people like the mixed cultures, what's going on? Like, let's say the Africans and the Tongans, whatever. There's like I heard there's like a fight between, especially Africans, like they're fighting each other with differences, like killing each other and stabbing each other, parties, and
cultures have always clashed.
Like they're just clashing like crazy, bro.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like some cultures, regardless of the people that live in the culture, some cultures clash and are not compatible with each other. Yeah. And any logical person, anyone that knows history can say that. Yeah. I mean, what happened with the Tower of Babel? It didn't really work out, did it? Oh my God. Speaking the same language, goes like, oh no, this is a bad idea, New World Order, fuck this. Right. Scatter the nation. So I would say that, it doesn't work. Some cultures do mesh. Some don't.
It's crazy because
But that's they say that that's racist to say. You can't even say that. But it's just objectively true.
Because that's the funny thing about it. And talking about cultures just colliding and just not really liking each other, I don't know, because of maybe it's the language, or people are just not really nice to each other, or people are just not really caring enough for each other, like using each other, abusing each other, and
the value hierarchies of the cultures clash.
Yeah.
Like you can't take some culture here in Australia and have it gel. Like say genital mutilation, chopping off the clitorises of girls.
Yeah, that's meant. Yeah,
that doesn't mesh with Australia. And
not
there's
at all.
always going to be a culture clash if you
Exactly.
try to bring that here in Australia.
Like, oh man, that's a nice deepness. Because I mean, there is no freaking way I'm gonna go to somebody's house and just decide, hey, okay, today all your women are gonna have your tits cut off, okay? Because it's the right thing to do.
You have to do it, or else, because we say it's the right thing.
Right. So culture boundaries.
Yeah.
There has to be boundaries. There has to be respect. People are wiser than that. People act like they're stupid. People just want to do things for egotistic people, really, and just puffed up with pride and careless, selfish.
But also there's this other dynamic going on, gangs. Right?
Gangs,
but like gangs in multiple levels, right? Because cults, right? I see cults as being like a substitute family. And all these broken families out there with kids out there looking to have some kind of family to latch onto.
Right.
Either gangs on the street or gangs with political movements or whatever. Taking these people. And they get hooped up on this delusion of like, wow, I'm part of this family.
Yeah.
All I have to do is believe like they believe and say as they say and protest as they protest.
Yeah.
And the problem is a lot of these movements are inherently dividing people against people.
Yeah, exactly. Especially religion. Religion has been one of the greatest. Religion has been one of the greatest falls. Religion is even a fall of God's. You know what I mean?
For sure, man.
So
Jesus
it's bigger
didn't
than what
like
we
religion, bro. He whipped them, right?
Jesus said, "Hey, listen, like I didn't come here with a religion. I came here with one understanding. I am. He is.
Yes.
That's it. Follow me, and you will enter the kingdom of." You know what I mean? That's it. There was nothing about Christian or like Muslim, Buddhist. This was, as you know, man-made. Man-made. Wankers. Every single one of them.
The government,
and the government just like, we're going to put the pile of shit on top of it. Bang. Slap them with grenades and bombs. Give them guns. Shoot each other. All right. The world is going to a fucking madness.
Them an image of their God, which was
not even
Caesar's son. White, blonde haired, blue eyes.
Yeah, now they're making us think this motherfucker with blue eyes look like long hair. That's the god of Zeus.
That's Babylon right there.
That's Babylon. That's try to lie to us. Jesus was a Middle Eastern. Come on, man. Jesus was a Middle Eastern.
And they made him look all effeminate and like.
And they make him look like a girl. Like,
he was formidable, bro.
Jesus was a well-built man.
Yeah, he was a carpenter,
strong,
man.
tough guy. The guy didn't eat for 40 days. Who can eat for 40 days amongst us? Nobody.
His son wouldn't last 2 days
Nobody
in the desert.
would last for 40 days, man. Come on, bro. Jesus fasted for 40 days. Damn. This guy must have gone skinny and scrawny. He must have lost weight and became like one of the most skinniest person ever. And then the devil tried to tempt him while he was in that stage.
And isn't it funny that all the temptations of the devil in the desert, rather, is the same shit that people always say when they try to test people that believe in God.
Exactly.
Right? They come up to be like, okay, prove God, then jump off that hill, and then the angels will
That's
save
the
you.
madness, isolation, they experience themselves. They're crazy people.
And what did Jesus say? It's not on you to test the Lord your God. It's a personal relationship.
Exactly.
You go to him with a humble spirit, and maybe he'll speak to you.
So what happens is people go, in this life, you have to try and be the best you can. Like I said earlier, always thrive to become a better person every day. If you do that, what is it? Anything that is toxic to your body, to your mind, to your soul, to your spirit, to your people, to your house, to your clothes, to your shoes, to your car. Cut down anything that puts a negative effect on your life and everything you do. Period. Cut it down. You don't have to I'm gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna wear $7,000 shoes. It doesn't work like that. The opportunity presents to you, but you're gonna have to work for it. You know what I mean? So people think it's hard because people don't want to just like slowly do it. Jesus didn't say wake up one day and pray to me and shut up and don't do that. No, Jesus said work your way up slowly. Come up, pray to me. Try to reduce as you come. But trust me, believe me, I will help you do it if you put some work into it. I will see that you're working, then I'll put my spirit with you. Will help you to conquer whatever it is you're gonna conquer. It's simple as that. And you still make your mistakes, but that's okay because you're trying to get out. That's the main point about this, man. Yeah. So
no man is good, but like
exactly.
There's a great quote from Kevin Morby, great musician. You know, he got that song "Farewell Transmission." He's like, there's this lyric in there. He's like, no, nobody gets it right, but we're all supposed to try.
Exactly.
And I think that's I feel the same about life.
Because
like,
if you try, Jesus is gonna try too. If you don't try, he's not gonna do shit for you.
Exactly. Yeah. He helps those that help themselves.
Yeah. If you try, then he will do something. But if you sit there and just cry and beg, and you sit there in your sorrow, God, she's gonna say, stop feeling sorry for yourself and get up and try and do something. Come on. Yeah. I'm here crying for you too, bro. Yeah. Do something.
Yes. Yes.
You know, it is within. There's nothing God can't do. God can do anything.
So, okay, so I really have to ask you this, though, because most people that I speak to about God, they seem to have, like, this spirit of religion, and I don't see that in you, brother. So, like, were you raised religious, or did you come to God in a different way?
Me, honestly, I was raised in a religious family. Yeah. I was I was in the with God for literally since I was a baby until 18 years old, man. I practiced God for 18 years.
Interesting. But it doesn't seem to have corrupted your relationship with him.
I messed up. I messed it up. I became 18. I was like, I want to go to the club. I want to go. I want to go check out the club. Yeah, I want to go and check out the ladies. I'm not gonna do nothing. I went there and I had a few shots. And next minute, I sneaked into myself negative thing and I took myself there. It was all my fault to blame. I can't blame the devil because it was me that took myself there in the first place.
Of course.
Sometimes you have to blame ourselves. But I did come from a religious family. But now I'm like, you know what? I've lived. I'm 32 years old, by the way. I'm not a kid.
I'm 33.
32 now for me. So you see, I've seen a lot of things. I've experienced a lot, and quite frankly, I'm really getting tired of. I'm really getting tired of a lot of things, bro. I'm getting tired of it. Like there's some things that I don't even want to do anymore because I'm just like. What's the point, bro? I'm just going to end up doing the same fucking thing.
It's like, where's the scene, right?
Yeah.
And when there isn't that in your environment or your immediate future, you can't foresee it.
Yeah.
Then it's on you to make it, bro.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, me too, bro. Give me that, my man. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing too. I'm minimizing. I'm cutting down everything. As you can see me right now, man. I'm proud of myself. Because I don't have to like drink or smoke or do anything. Or eat unhealthy food, because I feel like too much of that is going to eventually catch up with me as I get older. So I've been reducing, praying to God at the same time, asking God to help me. God has been helping me. God has been showing me love. I come to this place here. I pray. I've already been praying. Like I don't like telling people, but I do pray. Yeah. I ask God to help me clean my mind, filter my mind, help me make the decisions. I want to do what's for you, what's best for you. You know what's best for me. I don't know what's best for myself because everything I've ever done in my life, it doesn't work.
It's the only time that I could hear him, bro, when I put his will above my own.
Exactly. So nowadays, I go some places. I want to do something. It's either closed or there's no one there or there's a massive fight there or there's a barricade or something is stopping it. And I'm like, but I'm not going there. Like God is doing something for me. God is putting these barricades for me. And sometimes I'll see something and then the feeling just goes away. I'm like, oh, I'm going home. You know what I mean? So depending on the vibe too, but.
Because for me, I feel like he's always there. There's always, so like whenever you're faced with these decisions and pulled in this direction or that direction, all you have to do is look out for the signs because they'll be there, bro.
Exactly.
And for me, I'm a bit thick sometimes, especially in the city. It's harder for me to hear him. So I usually carry around a Bible. I don't have it with me now, but I need to get a smaller one, right?
Yeah.
But like the way I've used this and have done for like 10 years, bro, it's like a satellite phone.
Satellite, yeah.
When my reception's a bit cut off, all I have to do is open it up, ask, and then there will be words explaining exactly what I need to hear.
Absolutely,
exactly
man.
what I'm going through.
That's true.
And yeah, so there's always that GPS. Like I have a line in my raps a lot as well. Like I say, like life doesn't have a manual, but it does have Emmanuel.
Exactly.
So like that's kind of like your code, bro. That's your guiding light.
That's what's up.
That's how you get out of the mire.
That's it, man. Because that's what happens, man. This is the thing, man. People don't want to. People just don't want to believe because they don't want to. They don't want to try. You're not gonna try something. You're not gonna try something. Fine, but a lot of people don't want to go. They want to travel to Bahamas, or they want to go and buy expensive yachts, or they want to try some nightclub, or go and have sex with multiple different women, or just run around naked in public. Or people want to do this kind of crazy shit, but nobody wants to do this. You know what I mean? I mean, if you sit there and actually pray, they say meditation is good for you. It's like meditating. You close your eyes and hope you're in a beautiful white room and it's peaceful. Right?
Was that how you meditate?
But I've never seen a white room, bro. I've never seen a white room. Never seen a white room. But yeah, it's like that. You're praying with clear intention, clean intentions. So you want everything positive to come out. So you speak with your heart, and then you ask God, please. And when God hears the heart, God responds. You know what I mean? When you speak with your heart, God responds quickly. So
I feel like He's always there, and it's on us to kind of like deal with our own kind of baggage that prevents us from being able to hear Him correctly. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you can hear thoughts in your head, like something's like last time when I was going to the bar, God says no more. Yeah. This voice in my head, I know my thoughts. I know when I'm thinking about something. When I think about something, I know, that's me thinking. But there's this thought that comes very unexpected. It's a very soft sound. It comes like in the middle, like it's like on top of your brain, like somewhere in between here somewhere. It's like, no more. I'm like, what? What is this no more? I turn around, I look behind me, I'm like, who is this? Did someone hear this? No. It was God talking to me. It's like, please no more. Don't go to the bar and get drunk, bro. Go home, turn around. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So,
but yeah, with that being said,
I have a great point on that. Like, firstly, dude, all right, how God speaks to you, right? All right, because for me, it's like He speaks not only in that voice, but also in everything.
Everything,
He's the author of all, right?
Exactly.
So, bro, I'll give you one example.
Yeah.
On this mission that I was on before, that I'm going to be releasing the full podcast in context to this mission from God I've been on. but at one point in the journey, we needed to know where to go next.
To go next.
And we were looking for signs, right?
Right.
We were told Marshall campsite was the sign, right?
Right.
So I got a few different signs.
Right.
When I opened up the word, I got a sign.
Right.
Then I got word from somebody else about it. And I'm speaking to God. He's like, yeah, go to Marshall.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to some other guy. I was like, yeah, where's this Marshall place? And he's like, oh, it's off this exit.
Yeah.
And he had this great big fucking awesome dog, like from like the Never-Ending Story, you know, like the right, you know, like beautiful. And I'm like, this voice in my head, just as he left, like the same voice that I hear that sounds like God. Was like, ask the name of the dog.
Oh.
I'm like, bro, what's the name of your dog?
Yeah.
Guess what the name of the dog was?
What?
So I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, that must have been God. Oh, an angel. Bro, trust me, man.
Mysterious ways.
Yeah, amazing, man. That's it, man. You know, you guys heard the this podcast. It's your boy, Scaotic Vlogs. Check me out, y'all. Yeah, and peace out, man. I don't want to do too much on this podcast. I think if we keep going, we can keep going on. We can blow this whole thing up, you know? You know?
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace out, my man. Thank you.
Is there any final thoughts that you like to share?
Final thoughts? Listen, in this world is like, this world is It's like a place of test. Okay, you are being tested when you go to sleep. You're being tested when you wake up. You're being tested every single day. Life is a test. Everything is a test. Okay, a test for your soul, a test for your body, a test for your mind, a test for your spirit. Everything is a test. And remember this: don't you let anybody come up to you and tell you that you cannot do something. That's a lie, because a lot of people that have never finished school, never went to school, are now some of the most richest people and even millionaires. Okay, so don't let somebody tell you that you cannot do something. That's a lie. Go ahead and do what you gotta do and make it happen. Period. Yeah.